So that's kind of how you identify if you have a toxic friend. If you have a toxic relationship, I guarantee you the cause of it is Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Let's get on with today's topic. Okay, so as you've seen from the title, we're talking about how to tell if you have a toxic friend. It comes down to this one question you ask yourself with every single friend. Vanessa Van Edwards that came up with this. And you ask yourself this one simple question, and you can ask yourself this question in any relationship, whether that's a friendship, whether that's family, whether that's a romantic relationship with somebody. You ask yourself this one simple question. Are they really happy for me? It's that simple. Are they really happy for me? When you are proud of something that you did and you can't wait to tell this person or your friend what you did, but it somehow always gets flipped on them. Ask yourself the question, are they really happy for me? And it really all goes back to one thing, and that's jealousy. And you can't really feel happiness for them if you're jealous of somebody because you're constantly trying to pick out their flaws to make you feel better. If somebody is doing that, they are the toxic person, and you need to realize that they can't be in your life because they're having an influence on your life. They're compromising your faith and your identity in Christ because they want to make themselves feel better. If you have a toxic relationship, I guarantee you the cause of it is jealousy. 9 times out of 10, the cause of a toxic relationship is jealousy. Jealousy will destroy a relationship. It does not matter if it is the least little bit of jealousy, it will destroy your relationship. Jealousy and trust cannot coexist. Why? Because jealousy comes from a lack of trust. The definition of trust is a firm belief in reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. Okay, so you have that confidence, you have that trust that if you ask that person something, they're going to give you honest feedback for your benefit because they care about you and they trust you. But you can't trust somebody if they're jealous of you. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, and that's where a lot of people get hurt, is because they trust somebody with jealousy issues. If someone is jealous of you, it's always going to be about them. It's always going to be about how does this benefit me? If that person is jealous of you, you can't trust that if you ask them something, that their feedback is going to be sincere in your best interest because they're doing it for them. So that's kind of how you identify if you have a toxic friend. There are little things that you can pick up on to see if somebody is jealous of you. Is it always about them? Is that your only topic of conversation is what's going on in their life? Are you always going to eat at the places that they want to do? Is it always revolved around them and it's constantly them? And do they talk about other people? Do they see other people and are they picking out other people's flaws? Next thing I want to talk about is what if I'm toxic? Because most toxic people I know claim they hate toxic people. If you're the person that struggles with jealousy or you have envy over somebody else, even if you don't struggle with jealousy, I hope this encourages you. So let's get into it. Job 5:2, surely resentment destroys the fool and jealousy kills the simple. Proverbs 23:17 through 18, do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for fear of the Lord. James 3:16, for where envy and self-seeking exist, confusion and every evil thing are there. That just in and of itself, all of those scriptures are so powerful. And it's really talking about how when you have jealousy in your life, whether it's a friend or you, they influence you and you're going to have that jealousy. Even if you're not the jealous person and you're not the toxic person, if you're around it, it influences you and you will become that. So these scriptures are telling you only evil can come from jealousy. Jealousy destroys. Before you know it, your entire surroundings are going to be nothing but negativity, demolition, tearing other people down. And that's not a healthy environment to be in. Honestly, people who try to be someone else, I feel bad for them because it's so exhausting. It is so exhausting to try to keep up that mask that appearance that you're putting on for other people because it's not who you are. You will lose sight of yourself if you try to be someone else because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when you start trying to be somebody else, it messes up God's call for your life. You have a specific calling that nobody else has but you. So when you try to be someone else, it messes up what God has planned for you. Let me use this example, okay? If you have a car, you don't put diesel in your car because you want a truck. Why? Because you're gonna mess up your car. Your car is gonna stop running right because you're trying to be what it's not created to be. So if you're trying to imitate somebody, their every little move, imitate their looks, their actions, what they want to be, you want to be that person, then you mess up who you're supposed to be. You are not supposed to be that other person. You are not supposed to look like them. You're not supposed to act like them. You're supposed to look like you. You're supposed to act like you. So you will lose sight of yourself trying to be someone else. Whew, that'll preach. I just want to elaborate on this so much. There's so many Bible stories that I could like totally just like dig into with this and just like, son, we're about to have church right here on this vlog. Look, you can never get rid of toxic people in your life. You're trying to reach toxic people as disciples of Christ and show them His love, and you're a reflection of God in Christ. So you can't get rid of toxic people, but I'm gonna do a part 2 on how you can be around a toxic person without them having the influence on your life, and some tips and tricks on how to be around that person, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how to not be completely miserable around that person, because nobody likes being around a toxic person. Let's just be honest. But thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please share this to somebody if they are dealing with jealousy, or maybe they're in a toxic relationship, but they don't realize it, whether that's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or maybe their family. Toxic relationships can come from anywhere. So share this to a person that needs it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time with another video.